so Charleston White, one of the main people that I react to on here. It's crazy because I think Charleston White might have said he been on the internet, maybe doing what he doing for 5 years. I think I probably known for him about maybe 3. I don't think I know him about him. No, I ain't know about it for no 5 years. So I probably 3-4 years I've known about Charles White on the internet. And it is crazy that gang is still relevant. Like, you would think like most people like this had a 15 minutes and then they just vanish, but he like keeping up, not even just like being viral really. A lot of people like what he's saying, shit like that. You feel me? But I just think that's dope. Like damn, I'm still sitting here and just still locked in with this man. You know what I'm saying? But Foolio Mama, he talk about Foolio Mama. I don't know what she said, but if I'm not mistaken, I think in that one interview that I did, that one part that about her, if she know Younger Nation, Queso family or whatever. I think she said, I don't want to misquote her, but I think she really said she don't like him. And if I'm not even mistaken, some more, she said she think he too old for that shit. I could be lying. I don't know about the last part. I really don't know. She said he could be too old for that shit. But I think she definitely said, like, I don't like him. It made me want to kind of see what she said, but at the same time, Sean probably gonna recap what she said and all that. So I'm expecting him to probably go in on her. He said she was not a good mother. She made excuses for him. I don't know if that's true. He could be finna talk from the perspective of she came at me, so I'm gonna come at her. I don't know if he really mean this shit. I don't know if she a good mother. But I don't want to do too much more talking, man. Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all doing great. And I hope y'all pockets is straight. Let's get into it. See what's to it, man.
Oh, man, we're here, man. I think everybody knows why we're here, man. We're back sooner than before, sooner than ever. Everybody knows why we're here, man.
You think they know why we're here?
Hey, I wonder how they be playing this out. Do Sean contact Charleston White? Is it to the point Charleston White like, man, I need to come up there this weekend. This bitch got me fucked up. I need to address this bitch.
What, you think they know why we here today? Because we do this shit all the time, Sean. They can't think. They can't know why we here.
I think fans put 2 and 2 together. They see things. They see other interviews I do. They see blogs posting it. They see your name being brought up.
Okay, let's talk then. Let's see why we're here then.
So what are you wearing right now? Is this a doctor suit?
Man, this is a new doctor suit, homie. Dr. Umar Johnson got a bullshit doctorate degree. So I've been given an honorary doctorate degree by the nation, homie. I'm the new doctor. I'm the new minister for black people. So I minister healing by way of words.
Dr. Umar catching the stray is crazy.
I diagnose them mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and psychologically. I'm an expert in diagnosing.
Oh, okay. Because at first, I know Foolio's mom is a nurse, so I didn't know if that was a.
I'm a doctor. I ain't no nurse, nigga. Yeah, she got to do what the doctor say do. Yeah, she only went so far. So she minister medication is given by the doctor. I minister real healing by way of words.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't belittle a nurse though, because people, based off Foolio's music, people assumed his mom to be a hood rat or.
She is. Some of them little boys in the rap song say they go have her going back to snorting cocaine. One of them said in the rap song, I can't think, I heard it the other day. But one of them said something about his mama. And they said she used to snort cocaine in the rap song. So she might have been a hood rat mama. She raised the boy in the ghetto, single parent mom,
Earn up to $130.
That don't make it true. But why would a young nigga say that shit in his song? Your mom used to do cocaine. It's crazy. Don't be judging that lady by her past, bro, if she let it go, gang. Come on.
Out at 14 years old, single parent mom. Boy got put out at 14 years old. Them hood rat babies. Most women who are not hood rats, their children ain't getting put out at 14 years old. They're not ending out on their own at 16 years old. Most mothers are gonna go to extreme measures to keep their children from being in the streets as children, teenagers. So I would assume she's a hood rat mama.
His sister's a teacher.
Hey, sometimes, right, okay, thank you, Sean. Sometimes, though, I don't be liking that y'all be coming at the parents, bro, because the kid gonna be a kid. He's saying that, basically, what he said, Foolio left at 14 type shit. 14, then some 16. I think I left the crib at like 16. My parents is some good ass parents, bro. And I left goddamn just wanting to do my own thing and not care. I wasn't in the streets though, but the fact that I still left and could that shit like that could potentially lead to the streets. But I was just on some bullshit, bro. So Foolio being a boy and she a single mother, he on some bullshit. You know, he thinking he the man, bro. I'm not ready to put that on her yet because it's off that little one title. She seemed like she didn't want to be involved in none of that shit. He knew not to tell her that shit. She even addressed him saying about the disses. You know, some mothers ain't doing that shit, bro.
I don't mean shit. I know plenty of hood rat teachers that work at A.M. Payton, Maud R. Logan, or Sam Houston High School. Them hoes get high and all kind of shit. Nigga, teachers and nurses, man, them ain't nothing but some executive hoes, that's all.
He wild. He said anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your name came up in the interview, and I mean, she voiced her dislike for you. You know, I explained that Foolio. Well, you told me Foolio threatened you before, that said he was gonna smack you.
Why she say she don't like me? She don't know me.
I guess she says you're too old to be doing the things you do.
Okay, all right. So I wasn't tweaking. She did that.
She's too old to be getting shot. My mama ain't never been shot. My grandmama ain't never been shot. My mama house ain't never been shot up. She too old to not have a man. And she too young to be bearing a son. So who give a fuck if I'm too old to be acting like this online? I'm playing a character. This is not who I am in real life. I've become a millionaire from playing this character. So how am I too old to become successful? So let me just say this to Foolio mama. I had no idea who your son was. I heard his music. And at the time, he just had made a polarizing song at a graveyard with dead people. So when I saw this, he was just making this song. Who wouldn't be up about that? So she's meaning, so let me just say this, homie. Her son threatened me as a young man. And I'm an older man, close to her age. Her disrespectful demon son said that he was going to do physical harm to me because I commented about a video he made against dead people at a graveyard. He said he would slap me. If I was her, I wouldn't have no problem with me and my son done threatened him. So she got to be a hood rat mama.
If I just had to guess, I don't think it's that he spoke on the video. I think it's the shit after the death, bro. You know what I'm saying? She just probably don't want to hear you say like he tried hard to get killed. That's just what I can get. It could be like the other shit though. No. It could be like the other shit that's because he's on the internet. You most likely going to see him if you like on Instagram and you damn near black. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it could be all that shit tied together.
I sat and listened to that woman make justifications and excuses for her son's behavior. Not once did she hold him accountable. Me and my brother caught a murder case, Sean, as children. My brother just come home from doing 31 years for a murder he committed at 17 years old. My mother never made excuses for us. When we would complain about it's hard on us, my mother would remind us that you guys are responsible for taking somebody's life. I still get to come see you, son. That other mother can't go see her, baby. I don't hear that woman talking like that. I heard that woman make excuses for him making a song at a graveyard. What she say? Oh, that wasn't a real graveyard. Come on, mama. That's why that boy dead. And he got killed in a horrible way. So I know she can't sleep good at night. That's one of those mothers who condone their children's wrongdoing. When my brother committed a murder case, my mama made him turn himself in. My brother committed a murder case. My mama made him turn himself in. Because my mother don't condone our wrongdoings. Mama say what's right is right and wrong is wrong. So when mama want to know who's right and who's wrong. So I'm listening to his mama.
We need a small business loan fast.
Her saying that is crazy though. It ain't about if it's real or fake, it's the principle. But was that shit real, man? She would know, but I don't think she would know at the same time. Cause Foolio could have fed her that shit. Who knows? I don't know. If you know, let me know. But to still say whether it's real or fake is still missing the whole point of the situation. Like he took that shit to a whole nother, like, I'm finna take this and just do something different with it, this and that.
I'm saying, man, that's one of them ghetto hoes. Cause if she a nurse, why she didn't get out the ghetto? Why she leave him stuck out there?
That ain't
I
fair,
remember
bro.
I used to run away from home at 13 years old. Every house I went to, every friend I knew, my mama went to their house. So when I came to their house, guess what? They mama and they big brother them saying, man, your mama was over here looking for you. You can't stay here. Miss White, he over here. And let me just say this, my nigga. My mama don't know what we doing in the streets. How does this woman know so much about what her son doing in the streets if she don't know nothing about it?
I think social media played a big part.
Man, so my mama ain't on social media. How does social media play a big part? How can she be a nurse and learn all this from social media? How does she know so much about her son's street activity?
I think all the parents knew, and Young and Ace and Queso and all these parents knew each other.
Wasn't
So I think
Queso daddy involved in one of the murders?
Bibby's son. I mean, Bibby's dad.
No. Wasn't Queso? Didn't Queso daddy tell on him?
Yep. So Queso allegedly killed Bibby.
So, but Queso daddy is in jail because he was part of the crime, right? So what it sounds like, all these parents, all of these parents, for the most part, condoned it. Because if my son having problems like that, boy, we finna leave. I love you so much. I'm gonna do what my mama did when she had my little sister. My mama took an early retirement from General Motors so she can be a more present parent in my little sister's life compared to when she was working at General Motors when me and my brother was in school. My mother took an early retirement.
Hey, that's low-key some shit that go like, parents don't be coming like that, bro. I ain't gonna cap that your mother or your father make you turn yourself in and don't really be wanting to deal with that shit. A lot of them do like overlook that shit. Like, you know what your child do, and you just still. It's sad to say, but it is hard to say, but it's a part of the problem. Let's just say, Foolio mama knew or whoever knew, and they just not telling to get these niggas out the street. Your child is the problem, bro. This motherfucker need to get out the street. Instead, you overlooking it, making excuses or whatever. Not just Foolio mama, but you know, a lot of parents. You making excuses and don't want to see your little baby doing that, so you don't want to fake believe it. And they out here still terrorizing the city when they ass can be sitting the fuck down and possibly changing. That's really some crazy shit though. That his mama like turn her kids in or tell them turn themselves in and to cut their ass off and not looking the other way and confront their ass. That shit wrong. That's bad. You need to pay your dues for this shit, bro. Parents don't be doing that shit.
So she can be more present in my sister's life. As a parent, you got to make whatever sacrifice you have to make. But that's what happened when you ain't got no man trying to raise a boy. That's what happened when you a black woman with a job. So it sounds like she probably one of them mothers that focused more on her career, and her son had very little parental supervision, so he got to roam and hang in the streets, and she was cool with that.
She said she reached out to other parents, but the parents were shy away from what was going on.
I was shy away from her too. When at the end of my son's funeral, we playing this song. You seen at the end of that funeral I was shy away from a mother like that too, because we not finna play this mess outside the church house at my baby's funeral, and this is the reason he's dead. This song is the reason this little motherfucker, so they put a hump in the ground. Listen, man, let me stop this right here. Man, listen, my nigga. They wanted to kill that boy so bad, the same nigga that killed him gave him the pirate nub last year.
Yeah.
Homie,
They say the shell casings are matching from the last shooting.
See, when you're a disciplinary parent, your children still honor your words, even when they get grown. Homie, to this day, I don't cuss in front of my mama. I ain't never put a blunt up in front of my mouth, in front of my mama. When I used to smoke cigarettes, my mother have never seen me put a cigarette up to my mouth. My mother never seen me drink a beer or alcohol, and I've never done that in front of my mother, and I'm 47 years old. So I don't know what, she one of them new mamas. She one of them mamas, he probably used to hear his mama getting in the house. So I sat and I watched that interview. I say this woman is justifying, blaming, and making excuses for her dead gangster demon son. And I just want to let her know he got what he deserved. Her son deserved to be killed.
I want to say this too, though. I mean, the whole entire interview, she never called him Foolio.
Oh,
she called him Charles.
That's his name. He ain't no Foolio. He wasn't no fool.
But it goes back to what you say about there's the character and then there's the real person.
Well, same. I never heard Mo 3 mother when we had the Murder Change Me event. I never heard Mo 3 mother.
Even if she called him Foolio, bro, I don't see no problem with that. What if that was his name before goddamn he rapped, bro? What if she gave him the name? I think that shit is over. That shit overdoing it. Like, so what? It's called a nickname sometimes, y'all. People take their actual nickname sometimes and say what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just don't make you like you tap the fuck in parent because she calling him Charles. I just don't think that means anything.
Reference him as Mo 3. She kept saying Lil Melvin. When I went to Nipsey's funeral, I never heard anybody say Nipsey other than Big Sam. Everybody kept saying Earmus. So that's the point I've been trying to make. And I just want to let her know, I don't know Charles. I know Julio Foolio, and the first time I met him, he threatened to harm me, slap me, an elder. Very disrespectful kid. And my response was, you ain't never slapped a nigga that'll kill you. And from what I heard, he ain't never slapped a nigga. He just been rapping about people getting killed, and based on what he's been rapping about, other people been doing the shooting. But he wasn't no shooter. He wasn't no fighter. He was a little bitty nigga about my size, if not smaller, talking tough on the beach. And looks like every time he was getting shot at, he wasn't shooting back. He wasn't ever prepared for what he was rapping about.
Folio was a little bit taller. He's probably 6'1".
He looked skinny, the motherfucker. I ain't talking about height. I'm talking about weight. That nigga was.
Yeah. He's probably weighed about your size.
And after they shot him, he probably went to 85 pounds. What it looked like. So all I'm saying is, homie, as a mother, and the thing that I've said about her son's rap persona, I can get it that she don't agree with what I'm saying. But for her to say I don't like him and I'm too old, ma'am, I'm playing a character. I'm playing a character. And my character has never physically hurt anybody.
Goodness, right?
He gonna let a motherfucker know that in a minute, bro. I'm playing a character. He needs to get that shit on the shirt. For real.
It has came up dead because of my character. I say a lot of things. Your son done a lot of things. So I want to remind people again, because I have to keep saying this every 6 months when we talk about Charleston. Actions speak louder than words, my nigga. I ain't never hurt nobody. Never in my life have I shot a gun at a black man. I went to the boys' home, nigga, because we killed a white man. I've never broken into a black person's house. I've never stomped a nigga in the head. I've never committed crimes to my people, homie. So he was doing this. And like I said, homie, he worked hard to get killed.
According to what his mom told me, the dad passed away when he was 14, and she noticed the change in Foolio, Charles, as time went by. But that really affected him. He lost his dad and his grandmom around the same time.
So that means she was at work and he was at home by himself with no counseling, no therapy, no football coach. I remember my mother was trying to get us put into extracurricular activities. My mother was going out trying to go get mentors, whether that was my uncles, some of her male cousins, to try to come interact with her boys. See, it's the mama's job to try to find her boy somebody to connect with, since they can't connect with the nigga she. So she mean to tell me from 14 to now, she ain't been no nigga Julio could have connect with and been a mentor to? Because a positive male image can replace a father figure. I'm sure she somebody that could have played stepdaddy to that little ugly motherfucker. So I heard what she's saying, but the apple don't fall too far from the tree, Miss Lady. You as a child is a reflection of your parents. That's why they say when you leave out of this house, nigga, you go do this because you are a reflection of how you was raised. You are a reflection of your upbringing.
I literally just had that talk with my pops last week about like how we reflections of our parents, not just me, but him and like other people, for example, like my cousins or just shit like that, my brother. You know, just shit, motherfuckers be reflections of their parents, what they see. And sometimes motherfuckers either gonna fall in line, if their parents is like bullshit, they gonna fall in line, or they gonna get a little older and realize I need to unlearn a lot of shit and create a new path for myself, bro. So we had like a decent little talk about that shit last week.
I asked her though. I said, if you could go back, is there anything you would have done different?
She said no. That's when I knew. That's when I knew she was a horrible mother. Because even as a parent, as good as I think I am as a day one daddy, if I can go back and do something different, I will go back and do a lot of things different. Because as parents, we don't know what to do in the beginning. And as for a single mother, homie, we would all go back and do something different. That's how I know she got to be f***ed up to say I wouldn't change nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, she said he always had a roof over his head, never struggling, always had food.
Jeffrey Dahmer always had a roof over his head, always had food. But his mama wasn't at home. His daddy wasn't at home.
We talked about that too last week. I was more so speaking on like the presence of a father. Them basement talks be, man, I try to tell you when I get in the basement, me and Pops in the basement. But yeah, we also talked about the presence of just a father. Like, so what if like whoever is there, bro, sometimes the father needs to be present, or even the mother, for sure the mother too. But yeah, that shit just important. Motherfucker be overlooking that child. You could be like, man, this motherfucker got everything. I don't know why they tripping, but it's missing that what it really wants. You know how motherfucker get older and even look for their father and shit. Because they was missing it the whole time and just wanted it and wonder why,
The roof over the head and the food don't raise me. The roof and the food don't teach me manners. It don't teach me morals, principles. It don't give me dignity. It don't teach me integrity. So what the she talking about? He always had a roof and food over his head. So did Charles Manson. Ted Bundy. Don't mean shit. The absence of your mother and your father. What did she teach him? Obviously, she didn't teach him no manners. What did she teach him? How did she raise him?
But see, that's the struggle of being a single parent is you have to work. You have to sacrifice hours.
My mother took an early retirement from General Motors because she saw when she had her two boys, working this General Motors job caused her to work more than being at home so she could provide this great life for us. Once we got in trouble because our mother wasn't at home, homie, when we get out of school, mama at work. We want to play football. Mama can't take us to football practice. Nigga, we playing football, we want to look in the stands and see mama. That's the motivation to keep going. But nigga, mama at work.
Wow, I just built the most
I hear Sean though, bro. Like, she gotta work. Everybody mama ain't your mama, bro. Everybody mama's situations is different. Like, she couldn't just take let me take an early retirement. This nigga getting bad. No, she can't do that. Cutting her hours to be home more because this nigga acting bad. She can't do that. She gotta pay these bills. She probably in debt. This nigga growing every day, so he getting more expensive every goddamn day, bro. That shit easier said than done to put all that on a single mother, bro.
Mama gotta work to keep all this roof. So guess what? The instructions is it take a village to raise a child. Not only do it take a village to raise a child, it also says train up a child.
I agree with that. But another thing that's also still easy said and done. People don't be having people. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say Foolio bad as hell. Nobody want to watch his bad ass. But I agree. If she fucked up or she got to get this shit done, like he said a little earlier, it would be better if she finds somebody that he can connect with in the most positive way possible instead of negative. If you in the street, you the red flag, he can't be around you type shit. So yeah, I guess that's just like the best bet. Find something for this nigga to do productive with the right person. Wow, I gotta go do what I gotta do as a single mother.
So most black parents think just giving you food, shelter, and clothing and raising you is good enough. It says train. So what have we trained our children in? Manners, respect, discipline, work, exercise. So who's training this little motherfucker while he eat noodles? Because she say he like to eat noodles. Who making the noodles? Him or her? Do he get breakfast in the morning? When he get in trouble in school, is there discipline? Is there consistent discipline? I didn't hear her talk about none of that. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. The root and the fruit is one and the same. I'm gonna say that again. The roots and the fruit, nigga. So meaning the root of a tree. They go all the way down to the ground. They stretch out that way. Those are the roots. The fruit that hangs from the tree is the same as the root because it's attached to the tree. So nigga, that's her baby. That demon come out of her.
She said that
and I never heard her apologize to none of the victims. Homie, my mother would never talk to you. My mother would never do a Say Cheese TV interview. My mother would never come online after I'm dead and talk to anybody. Because what would she talk to y'all for? And she just buried me. Why? I ain't got nothing to say to y'all and I just buried my baby. Y'all. Unless I need this money he trying to pay me. I'm not finna talk to y'all and I just buried my baby. And my baby was one of the most disrespectful rappers outside of King Von. How can I come stand on a platform and make any excuses and any justification? I'm gonna denounce this behavior. I remember I stole a car one time, homie. I was going to Hutchinson Junior High. My cousin was going to Gun.
Hey, shout out to Hutch. I went to Hutch too.
Oh yeah, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, my cousin
Purple and gold, man. Purple and gold. Chaparrals.
Yes, Chaparral. So we was a little bit more hood over here by Pebble Creek in the Hutch.
Yeah.
The Gun kids over there in Pantego were kind of well-to-do. Homie, I went over there and taught them niggas how to steal cars. Everybody get caught, I get away. My cousin get caught. Me and him snuck out the house together. When my mama and his mama went to the juvenile detention center to go pick him up, first thing my mama want to know is where is Charleston? I know he was with y'all. The police didn't know I was with them niggas. My mama know. My mama know, homie. Where is Charleston? I know he was with y'all because I ain't came back home yet. So now I'm considered a runaway.
She would none of
My
that
mama
shit.
didn't care about me getting in trouble. My mama care about me being held accountable and responsible for making wrong choices and decisions so I can learn from this. But if you keep rescuing me, you keep making excuses for me, you keep justifying and blaming, I ain't gonna never accept full responsibility. And I ain't gonna never learn to be a man because part of being a man is accepting responsibilities for your actions.
Yeah. So she said she was very aware. She said that every time he would drop a diss record, she would beg him to delete it.
I would put him out my house. I would put my son out my house.
But now your son is in risk of being shot for real because...
Yeah, I know. Get out this goddamn house.
Shout out to the parents, bro. Whether you... Like, I just feel like it's so hard on y'all, bro. Especially, you know, the first time parents, like you got your first child. That's why some people do better with their second because they prepare and know better type shit, bro. And they be having to unlearn a lot of shit as parents that they parents did or did not do, man. And like Charleston said, put him out. I feel like if I was a parent too, I'd probably be on the same shit. But I could be saying that because I don't have kids. But that's just, it's like you gotta tell them like, I love you, son. But you gotta go, bro. You gotta go. You not getting this shit together. You not respecting me. Which make me feel like you don't even love me. Fuck what I'm saying. I don't got your best interest in heart. You think the streets got your best interest in heart. Your homies, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? So I know that shit got to be like hard as fuck as a parent. That's why I be like, salute parents, man. The parents that's in their children, like, bro, and trying.
House, nigga, because you playing gangster. You playing gangster, you talking gangster. You not gonna put me and your sister life in danger, nigga. Go on out there and be gangster, boy. But don't come back to this house. In this whole town, Jacksonville ain't that big, my nigga.
It's huge. No, Jacksonville's huge.
It ain't that big for what they was doing.
Well, size-wise, it's bigger than, it's
Man.
damn near bigger than Houston.
It ain't that big for what they were doing, homie. It ain't that big for what they was doing. That's how they was able to do it. Because they seeing each other, homie. It ain't that big for them. Homie, he should have left. She should have made him leave. And if I respect my mother and my mother's expressing her concerns to me, nigga, when my mama gets shot, I'm getting away from my mama. When my mama got shot, y'all shoot my mama 8 times, my nigga. I'm gonna get away from my mama and them, homie. Because this happened because of me. I've never brought no trouble and no harm to my mother's house. Never. Never, my nigga. So I don't understand her or him.
How much power does a single mother have?
No.
Especially when they have when they're having sons that are bigger than them.
Single mothers got a lot of power.
You think so?
If you've been popping their ass since they were 6 months old, 2 years old, boy, if you've been disciplining that kid, cause yeah, hell yeah, they got a lot of power. Nigga, I was scared of my mama up until 14.
I think these kids are different.
No, they ain't. Nigga, I done seen some schools where them mamas come in and them kids, most little boys are scared of their mamas, homie. But what happened is, mothers like his and these other mothers have these niggas so young. They raise them up like they little boyfriends. Oh, he the man of the house. So they let a lot of stuff go when they 2, 3, 4, 5. It's cute then. No. Stop. No, mommy. Who you telling no? Come here. Pop that ass. But if you let him make it, he gonna know your ass when he's 17. F you. Say, boy, get in here. Huh? Who you saying huh to? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Y'all sit y'all ass down somewhere. And nigga sit down, nigga. I been out here now, no noise in there. Nigga don't make now no noise. Nigga did that damn near until he was a teenager. Nigga would have to run away from mama, nigga, to try to go be grown. Our mothers didn't know what we were doing, nigga. We got to the house, we pulled our pants up before we walk in. Visine in our eyes so mama don't see our red, our cologne on. Because it's not that we feared our mothers, we respected them, nigga. Because they was real mothers. Consistent discipline, my nigga, structure.
No, I hear you, but 2024 social media era, these kids are bigger than ever. Like some of these kids.
Shit is hard on them, man. Damn, shit so hard on these mothers, bro. That shit be iffy. Like, I agree with him, but sometimes, but it be them teenage years when he can say fuck you and he can get up and he can walk out that motherfucking door. And he choosing his homies and he choosing the bullshit. Or it could even be a bitch. It ain't gotta be the streets. He just want to go be with his little bitch that you don't even like him to be around. You scared if he get this little bitch pregnant, she gonna really have your son in her pocket and shit gonna go left. And his life just over type shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just hard for them single mothers, bro. And when we talk about teenagers, I can only think of me as a teenager, seeing my cousins as teenagers. Shit, I grew up with one of my uncles, seeing him as a teenager type shit, because we like the same age. Seeing him as a teenager, like, I just know the shit that we did and whatever. Now the respect, yeah, I feel like the respect was out, but I be tweaking. Motherfuckers are just tweak sometimes, bro. But you definitely gotta get your ass. You definitely gotta get your ass popped and beat on. So that's why I don't agree with people like, don't beat your kids. And Sean talking about these kids different. Nah, they just getting raised different. They getting raised on some soft shit. Nah, they need that tough love, bro.
social media era. These kids are bigger than ever. Like some of these kids are 14 years old, 6'5", 200 pounds.
I wouldn't give a damn if your kid got 9 feet tall, 1,000 pounds. When you've been in their life from here and you've been a presence, homie, they don't do that. I'm telling you, nah, homie, they don't do that. It's only when you haven't been there or you've been inconsistent or you was getting high, you was partying, you was fucking, and then you got it together later when it was later in life. But when you start from here, putting that mother, burping them, changing a diaper, slapping their hand, popping their butt, enrolling them in school. When they get in trouble at school, you on their ass. My son, one of them babies, nigga, he ain't never disrespected me.
I peep that when he comes around.
My son ain't never bucked me, nigga. He a 2003 baby.
But you were in his life though.
She's supposed to be in his life. I've never disrespected my mother, Sean.
And well, he a father though. He got that, you know what I'm saying? But folks was a single father though, just like she was a single mother. But like I said, he's a single father. A father. Well, no, niggas can be soft too. You know what I'm saying? Just not really too present, but he present and he raising a little nigga to be like him if he's already in the street, so it really ain't got shit going on. But yeah.
I go in the room and do this. Yeah, to mama. But mama don't know I did that, nigga. Yeah, nigga do that to mama in the room. But nigga, she don't know I did that, nigga. So I don't, homie, I just know the presence of a consistent parent, they don't get the same disrespect as other parents get who maybe not be so consistent in disciplining their children. Our mothers would pop us in the mouth, hit a nigga across the head. Nah, homie. And then we had other people who would reinforce this. Our uncles, our grandparents. Yeah. Say, boy, I heard you was over there talking back to your mama. Say, boy, your mama say you got in trouble at school the other day. So we had a village, homie.
Yeah.
So what I heard her say is she kept him in the hood with very little parental supervision, and she had no desire to move him out of there, knowing that he could possibly be killed even after he was shot. I'm gonna do whatever it takes for me and my children to make it, homie. Even moving out of a location that's not beneficial for us. Especially if I'm a nurse or a doctor.
I salute you. I know.
All right, man. I'm gonna stop it right there. I really want to finish this shit, but nah, I'll be having to break this shit up in pieces, man. Yeah, I'm still not finna sit here and just say she wasn't a good mama, bro. Like, everybody learning at their own pace, different paces. But for her to say she wouldn't do nothing different is crazy. I would think of so many different things that I think of different shit that I wish I would did last week, bro. So to say like you wouldn't have did nothing different, I don't know, that shit crazy. And I agree, like, I know moving is easier said than done, but sometimes you got to get up and go. You got to go, bro. After you got shot, that's why I don't know what she was saying, but if she didn't, she should have got up and I think she did say that. I think she did say she didn't stay in the same house or some shit like that. I don't know. You got to leave. You gotta leave Jacksonville as a whole. Fucking go to just another state, bro. Like, I don't know, man. That shit just messed up. But like I said, I don't really want to say she's not a good mother, bro. Like, I just don't really want to say that because I don't even know too much about the lady. Charleston White be doing his little background checks on what he be doing, but I don't know. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of part 1, part 2 coming soon, or, you know, how it go. And catch me on the next reaction.